everyone, welcome back to my channel. So yeah, ever since I posted my top 10 moisturizers video, so many of you have been DMing me and requesting me to do a similar video for sunscreens, and I was like, why did I not think about that earlier? Because as you guys know, I am a huge skincare junkie and I absolutely enjoy taking care of my skin, and because of that, sunscreen is one step in my skincare that I never ever miss. I think it should be an integral part of everybody's skincare, even if you're a man or a woman, or if you're old or you're young. Sunscreen is super important to have in your skincare routine. One of the most common factor in skin damage is the sun's rays. They kind of damage the skin cells, and that leads to early aging of the skin. I always recommend people to use a sunscreen that has a broad spectrum, which means it protects your skin from both UVA as well as UVB rays. And I also suggest people to go for sunscreens that are high in SPF. The full form of SPF is sun protecting factor. That's why the higher the SPF, the more protection your skin is going to get. I mean, 15 to 20 SPF, it does not work for me. So I always make sure to use a sunscreen that has an SPF of 50 or higher. During the summers, I have a pretty oily skin, so I have 2 or 3 sunscreens that are great for oily skin, and I also have a few sunscreens that are great for normal to dry skin types, because during the winters, again, my skin gets a little bit dry, so I don't like using mattifying sunscreens during the winters. The first sunscreen I have here is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock. And as you can see, this has an SPF of 50 plus, and this is a broad spectrum sunscreen. So that means it gives your skin protection both from UVA as well as UVB rays. As you can see, it does not have a white cast. So I have been using this sunscreen for so many years now because it's super affordable, and as the name suggests, it feels ultra lightweight on the skin, and at the same time, it keeps your skin looking matte. The next sunscreen I've got is Lakme Sun Expert Ultra Matte Lotion. Now you want to be very careful because this comes in another formula. It comes in a gel formula, and that one is horrible. Like, you know, once you apply it, it just feels super tacky on your skin, and when you rub it in, it literally starts rolling up. So the lotion version of this is very nice. So my mom has oily skin and she absolutely loves this sunscreen. This is the only sunscreen she uses, and every time she uses it, she gets compliments from everyone. You know, she doesn't use foundation, concealer or any makeup. She only uses this sunscreen, and it kind of instantly gives her that brighter looking, matte looking skin. And I don't know, her skin just looks really nice whenever she uses this sunscreen. So that's the reason why even I went ahead and got one for myself. So this sunscreen also blends really well into the skin. It has zero white cast. At the same time, it gives you that super matte effect. I also feel it does a great job in controlling the oil, so it kind of keeps my skin looking matte for a longer period of time. So the next sunscreen I've got is by the brand called Belif. And this is a Korean brand. As you can see, this one also have an SPF of 50 plus, and what I love about this is this has like instant skin brightening properties in it. So every time I use it, I feel that my skin looks brighter almost instantly, and that is because it has like pinkish tones to it, and that really helps in brightening up the skin. Also, this sunscreen is very easy to blend out, and once you blend it, it's like almost non-existent, like you won't feel it on your skin anymore. So the formula of this is very light, and it gives the skin a nice matte finish while brightening it at the same time. And I also really enjoy how this smells. It has a really nice fresh herbal scent to it. So moving on, we've got another drugstore sunscreen, and I've been using this for I don't know how many years, I think almost 10 years now. I always have a backup of this with me because I absolutely love it, and this is the L'Oreal Paris UV Perfect sunscreen, and this one comes in 2 variants. One is a transparent variant, where this one is the even complexion variant. As you can see, this is a tinted sunscreen, which means it not only protects your skin against the sun, but it also gives a little bit of coverage. It kind of makes your skin look like skin, but a bit better. Every time I wear this sunscreen, I get so many compliments from everyone because this has a beautiful glowy finish to it. Like, it gives the skin a beautiful sheen. So it does not feel greasy, heavy, oily or anything like that, but it gives your skin a beautiful sheen and it makes your skin look very, very healthy. I mean, for dry skin this would be really nice because it gives a really beautiful glow to the skin, and for oily skin also, this does not make my skin more oilier or anything. It just gives a really nice dewy finish to my skin and also gives me a little bit of coverage, so that is a win-win. Next, I've got this sunscreen right here. This is by Nivea. It's called the Nivea Sun Protect and Moisturizing Sun and Collagen Protection. So this one also has an SPF 50+. I mean, all of my sunscreens that I have here are SPF 50+. I knew Nivea did some sunscreen, but I had never tried them out. It was only when I was in Bodh Gaya, it's in Bihar. It was super hot and sunny, and I totally forgot to carry my sunscreen with me. And in the area where I was staying, I could only find Lotus sunscreens, and I'm not a big fan of Lotus sunscreens. And this was the only sunscreen other than Lotus that was available. And I must say it did its job pretty well because it was really hot and sunny, and I was using the sunscreen every single day and I did not get sunburned or tan or anything. And it also feels really nice on my skin. I wouldn't say this is super lightweight. It feels a little bit on the thicker side compared to the other sunscreens that I just showed you before. This sunscreen also has a little bit of white cast, which kind of fades away in a while. So it does not bother me that much. The skin looks quite dewy whenever I apply this. And the best thing about this is water resistant. So in case you sweat a lot, or in case you're going out swimming, or it rains in the area where you live, this is going to be a perfect sunscreen for you because this is water resistant. So next I've got this sunscreen, and this is kind of a medical sunscreen. It's by the brand called Sebmed, and Silvermed is a really good skincare brand. These are mostly found in medical stores, drugstores, and this one is called Sebamed's Multi Protect Sun Lotion. As you can see, this is a lotion formula, and because of that it blends out really well, and this one also feels very light on the skin. It's not at all heavy or greasy feeling, but at the same time it moisturizes the skin really well. And also this does not have a matte finish. It gives off a beautiful glowy finish. It gives off a nice dewy finish to the skin, which I really enjoy, especially during the winter time. Also guys, one of the very important things to consider when it comes to sunscreens is you want to touch up on your sunscreen throughout the day, because you know, with time the power of the SPF, it tends to fade away. So after every 2 or 3 hours it is highly recommended to touch up on your sunscreen. But if you're someone who wears makeup like me, then that can be quite a challenge to touch up on your sunscreen because you don't want to ruin your entire makeup. But don't worry about it, I have found a solution to this, and my last product is this sunscreen mist, and this is by LOreal Paris, and it is called the UV Perfect Aqua Essence City Face Mist. This is basically a sunscreen which comes as a transparent face mist, so it does not have any white cast and it is completely invisible. It's just like your normal face mist. However, this one is quite moisturizing, and after spraying this, it tends to make the skin look a little bit shiny. And if you have normal to dry skin, I'm sure you would love it because it would make your skin very dewy and glowy. But if you have oily skin like me, what I like to do is I spray this all over my face, and then I go ahead and tap some powder or compact powder over my face, and that means it gets rid of the shine. So I always carry this in my handbag wherever I go. Lastly, I have this sunscreen, and this one is for your body. So the skin in our body is also exposed to the sun, and we only take care of our faces. We don't take care of our arms, our legs, our neck. And I think it's very important to, you know, take care of your body as well. So this sunscreen by Biotique. I swear by this. So this is the Vera Ultra Soothing Body Lotion. So it has aloe vera in it. It's 100% Ayurvedic, and this one has an SPF of 75 plus. So that is really high, and I think that is very important, especially for your body. What happens is when I'm out in the sun for a long period of time, I tend to get a lot of itchy rashes. Like my skin gets very irritated, and ever since I started using this, all of those skin conditions are gone. So I think this is definitely very effective. Like this is my third or fourth bottle of this sunscreen. This is very lightweight, which is great because you don't want your body to feel very thick and greasy, you know. So this is very light. It's perfect for your arms and for your legs. So yeah, I would highly recommend this to everyone out there. So those were some of my current favorite sunscreens. I really hope you found a sunscreen that would suit your needs. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you have any other sunscreen recommendations that you feel I should try out, then please don't forget to let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!